welcome back. I'm the ANZ Gamer, also known as Angel85, and this is the next episode in our little Let's Play, the quest for a cheeseburger. While I've been off camera, we've been, I've been busy. I've put in the elevator. We've got the, do we have the cannon up? Might have had the cannon up. Went and dug out the iron deposit over there, down to 82% left. Crazy. We've still got some 30mm rounds constructing for the cannon, because while all this was happening, I was getting constantly attacked by drones. Go figure. And hence why we have like 11 motors and a ton of cables, glass panes, pipes. We got a little bit going on. The one thing we don't have is cobalt. As you can see, I'm down to 2 left. Not good. Not good at all. But we've got the, and I'm out of iron, but thankfully I'm sitting on 971 raw ore. So once the 30mm rounds have been finished, it'll start working on the iron ingots. Yeah. I'll just dump the 30mm rounds that I've got into the small ammo box for the cannon on the roof. Over here I did construct a food processor, because I'm going to need to start working on the food production very shortly. I have 2 emergency rations left. So yeah, out here is where the farm plots will be going, in a 3x3 sort of plot format. As you can see, kind of started to enclose it all in. I will need to get my hands on for this here, which is our food processor. It also is used to construct our growing plots and nutrient solutions, and I need spoiled food rock dust, which I've got here from mining, to grow those. I've also going to need metal plates, which we've actually got in the large constructor back the other way. And then out here I have got going, so where the survival constructor is, down here, down at the water's edge. Obviously over here we have our O2 generator, which I just topped up with fuel again, kind of, and then we have our water generator, which is generating our water jugs, which we need to create the purified water. So yes, been kind of busy. I've taken the hover vessel out just for a spin. And I've also named the, here we go, so we've got a minigun drone coming in again. It just never ends. Oh no, is it going away? Is it going back? Is it going away? It's going away. Right, so we'll put the water jug in here, and this will make our, we can sit there and do 8 water jugs, and that's going to give us the output of 50 per, which is fine. Tons. As you can see here, I've got 19 spoiled food. I'll just start with the growing plots. I'll leave the grow light there for the moment, and I'll pull the purified water. It can go into the food processor as is, and the spoiled food. So we've got the purified water. We get the nutrient solution going soon. So let's get our growing plots down. So just like with constructing the normal base, just in blocks, and we just drop it down there, and that's our growing plot. So we will plant something there, and we'll plant something here, and plant one thing here, and yeah, it'll look lovely when it's finished. So yeah, we need cobalt, because we need to be able to make the metal components. Admittedly, farming drones is kind of okay. We can get by doing that, but it's not ideal. What I might actually have to do, because I really want that spotlight cube, I might be able to do it out of this. No, screw it. I'll just pull out this stuff. I'll let this finish off. I will stop the iron ingots quickly. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Yes, you're probably hearing my mouse click. That's fine. it will be all over soon. And then we'll leave those because they craft. They should craft fairly quickly. There we go. Make sure we've got plenty of ammunition within for the cannon while we're gone, because we get the little warning, your base is under attack. There is a way to stop that, and that is that there we go, warning, drones are on their way to attack the base. Cool. By the way, in our control panel, you'll see that I've named it the log cabin, because it's all out of wood. As I said, I should have called it the lame log cabin, because it's not pretty, it's just wood, there's no windows. We're going for functionality, people, we're not going for looks. What will end up happening is that because this is quite a large area, I might be able to get away with building the capital vessel on the roof. The capital vessel won't be very big. It's not going to need to be very big. It just needs to do what I need it to do. It's going to be efficient. It won't look pretty. Neither will the small vessel. It won't look pretty. Here we go. We got one mini gun drone coming. Oh no, it's going away again. It's interesting. But yes, we're going to need to. While we wait for the imminent attack to come, we're going to cut down a tree because I need to finish that top off so that we have some grow lights going. Oh, out of fuel. Tree down. Get that one. We've got 4 logs off that. Another 4 logs. This is good. Ooh, we've got 5 off that. That doesn't make any sense. It was a small tree than this one. I need to fix that. Something I need to do in the game to sort of balance that out. It's like, if it's a big tree, you should get more logs. There's 3 logs off that. That was a small tree. Alright. Keep cutting that. Oh, how many we got? We got 4 drones incoming. It's alright, the cannon will take care of those fairly quickly. I'll drop this in here. We'll get the wood planks going. 2, 1. Get that going. Oops, it's reloading. One down. Three down. 1 more to go. Where are you? And I took care of the last one. Now, at this stage, it is not a bad idea to go and loot the corpse of your fallen enemies. Pretty much. As I said, RPG elements. We go out and we go and loot these buggers. Keep coming. Eventually, I will. Well, at this stage, I really don't. I'm not overly concerned about it. We've got. No, you got nothing in you. At this stage, I'm not overly concerned with the drones. The cannons, taking care of them. They're only minigun drones. If I want to get crazy, I can. That's what we like to see. If I want to get crazy, I can throw off another. I mean, I've got the loot that I'm getting off these guys. If I really wanted to, I can build another couple cannons to give myself a better defensive thing, but then I also need to make sure that I've got plenty of ammunition to deal with it all. So we're just going to fly back. I'll just hover back to the log cabin. Pop out. And I'll dump these components off in the large constructor like so. Oh, while I was doing things, I'm now at level 7. Oh, sorry, level 8. Which means that I can start unlocking the stuff that will be needed for my thing. So we've got directional thrusters. This is starting to look good. We won't need heavy based landing gear, which is alright. Small vessel directional thrusters. We don't need that. We don't need the light switch. Okay, so level 10 we'll be able to get our normal thrusters and armor thrusters. We just need that normal one. So we just need to go to level 10. For that, let's have a look at the weapons. What weapons can we get at? None at the moment. Tools are all the same. Miscellaneous. Aha! Here we go. So we can now produce the H2O2 generator and a hydrogen fuel pack. Level 10 we'll be able to produce the large. What can I do for the base? Anything? No. Check the miscellaneous again. Should be... No. Capital vessel. Anything wrong here? No. Okay, so... And yeah, from the looks of it, even at level 10, for the most part... Yep, level 10. And I will be able to start thinking about what we're going to do with the capital vessel. So we've got 420 of the... No, it doesn't matter. Doing that won't hurt. So let's get those underway. Oh, hello. So yeah, because we've got the rocket turret, which needs the 135mm missiles to actually function. They put out a fair wallop, I tell you. One of the things that we really want to probably have is a clone chamber. Oh, my food's getting down, so I'm going to have to start thinking I really should be getting on top of that. So I'll take off the metal plate there, we'll shift over to here, drop that in. Oh, we'll go and pick up the purified water, which we've now got a whole buttload of. Drop that in. Let's try and get a single pot ready, which if I've got 2, I need 7. Ooh, obviously don't have any fibre. Need to get the fibre. So we're going to have to go and hunt that down. So let's get in the hover vessel and we'll go for a stint. With any luck, we will actually find some cobalt. So we'll fly over this way. We might get lucky, but then again, we also might get unlucky. But cross that bridge, So we'll go over here. We'll see what we can find. Another promethium. It's not exactly what I want. Got plenty of promethium at this stage. But what I do want is fibre. Let's get over here. We might get lucky over here. Oh, hello. Corn dog. Ah, cobalt. Lovely blue ore, that one. And now the question becomes, how much of it? 3 charges. Plenty. Let's get some. Oh, look at that. Edible items, finally. Let's go and pick up some of this cobalt. Ah, hello. We've got some fibre. Yay. We need that. We need plenty of this to make the required. I could have sworn I saw one over here. Yep, here we go. Need plenty of this to make the required plots. You might... Oh, that was sugarcane. You might be thinking, oh, what do I need that for? It's like, well, I need that for... One, we're going to need wheat. We're going to need wheat to make bread so that we can make the burger buns. It's all part of the process. All part of the process. So I'm glad that you guys are along for the ride. really happy. And yes, that stone did disappear when I picked that fibre up. This is all aloe vera. I don't really. I mean, it's a medicinal thing. Use it to create what do you call it? First aid items. But I don't plan on. I might do some raiding just to show you guys some of the raiding after dumping a lot of my. After dumping some of my stuff. So let's eat a corn dog so that I don't starve and I can save some of my emergency rations for other, well, for emergencies really. So over there, so with any luck, I'm not going to get, can I actually, so it's over there. See how we go. I might get lucky and there will be a point of interest pop up, but, well, I say lucky. I hope not lucky enough that it's there and it's a dangerous one. I'm also kind of hoping that this isn't going to be falling down a valley. Hope I don't hit any trees. There we go. Oh dear. Now this is what I mean by physics problems. The hover vessels don't fly as they should, or as you would expect them to, and it becomes a little bit. They become a bit hard to handle, and they're a bit of a pain. But that's fine. Here we go. We're above the cobalt ore, so we're gonna just park the hover vessel right here, shut it down so we're saving power, and we're going to love the ambient noises that they have now. We're up in the mountains, we've got wind whipping around. Anyway, let's get into this cobalt because we need the cobalt, and straight away, Eureka, into it. I'll go through a couple of, it's going to get boring because I'm going to go through a couple of charges. But we'll try and get out of this as quick as quick, so we can get back to the base and we can start getting our plots down and we can start the farming side of things. And we will also, I may have to even just start work on, because we've got plenty of iron now. I knew there was a mini gun drone around somewhere. Anyway, we've got to keep an eye on that. It's nearby. Got to make sure that I can get out of the hole in a hurry. Dig all this up. Diggy. There is... I never saw the Kickstarter trailer, but I have heard that within the Kickstarter trailer there was a auto mining get-up type deal that's supposed to be coming, so there's a, I don't know, I was told that it was a structure of some kind, or I don't know, but you know, so we can just put this thing up, it starts digging out the ore for us, and we come back, maybe, allegedly you come back and it's goes through a cycle and it's done type of thing. But anyway, we've got that to look forward to. As I said earlier, there's the hint of questing. There is raiding of alien outposts and bases and what have you. With epic weaponry that you can't actually craft. You have to obviously find it and loot it from these bases. It's I did actually find one. I picked up an epic assault rifle out of a purple crate in one of my other games. one of my other worlds, other saves. And yeah, it hits harder. It's an epic weapon now. That's not just those. Like an assault rifle is an epic weapon. There is the epic sniper rifle and shotgun, I think, was another one that I saw. But anyway, so there's that to look forward to. I'm guessing they're going to be adding other higher tier loot drops that can only be gotten via loot drops. Be a great, I reckon, a fantastic mechanic to have in this game. Gives you something to work towards. Other things that I've noticed, just little hints, like it looks like we'll be able to upgrade our jetpacks. What they will do, I don't know. There looks to be like a possibility of maybe armor upgrade so that you can take a few more hits, and just a bunch of stuff. What I'm also hoping for is that I wouldn't mind there being some form of a story in it. Let's have a look how much we got. 297. Do I keep going? Let's reload. Maybe we'll go through another charge. We'll get this up a little bit higher. There looks like there may even be weight mechanics. Well, there is actually, I should say, not maybe, there's actually some weight mechanics. So if your ship's a bit on the heavy side, you need more thrusters, you need more, if it's slow at turning because of its weight, then you need another RCS to reactionary control system just to get it so that it turns better. Obviously, capital vessels, doesn't matter how many RCSs you put on the bloody thing, it ain't gonna turn, they're not meant to turn on a dime, that's just not how they work. So, yeah. Great, you know, as you can see, I mean, it's got its boring moments, with all the digging and mining and all that stuff. You're probably thinking, when are you going to get to the ships? Soon. I'm going to get to the ships soon. So, we need basically I need cobalt. I need cobalt to make the metal components and stuff that I need to be able to make the parts to make things. I also need to get my food situation under control before I starve, which really isn't that hard because I can just go out and hunt something and I can kill it and I can get the meat off it and what have you. A couple of things that would be nice to see in future updates is reloading. Is a reloading animation. Not only that, I would like to see aim down sights on things that don't have scopes on them. Wouldn't mind seeing the some way of what are we up to? 479. Brilliant. Wouldn't mind seeing if the oh dear. I'll come back down here and pick this up because space not whatnot. So we come back up here. Another thing is being able to just upgrade your weapons. So if you start out with say just a base weapon, you can actually upgrade the weapon itself with parts to a certain extent. There is different tiering of weaponry, so let's make sure I'm going the right. Yep, going the right way. Different tiers of weapons in terms of like, so you've got an assault rifle tier. Let's have a look. So if we go into the not the blueprints, so we go in tech trees, weapons. So we have the pulse rifle, So there you go, that's your next tier of rifle. There's the pulse rifle, and then after that, tier 3 is basically the laser rifle. Shotgun has 2 tiers, the projector, the standard, basically it's a 9mm. Well, it's 50 cal, but you know, it's like a Desert Eagle. Projectile pistol tier 2s, which actually has a scope on it, which is strange. And then you have the tier 3 pistol as a laser pistol. Then you have a tier 1 and tier 2 rocket launcher. They don't do... Tier 2 doesn't do any more damage than I've seen, but it does have a higher magazine capacity, is pretty much the only difference that I've seen. And then we have the tier 2 rifle, tier 2 sniper rifle. It has much better damage, much better range on it. The mag capacities are the same. But anyway, so that's some of the weapons that you can get. Now we need to just keep an eye out as we're travelling through here for more fibre, because at the moment you can't have too much, because I'm that early in the game. Yep, there we go. Some more fibre. Lower this down so it's not sitting at 3 meters. And we jump off. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely jubblies. Fibre. Fibre. Rock gone away. Glitch. Again. You're going to see some glitches like that. Right again. The game's alpha, guys. The game's alpha. It is what it is. For what it is, it's great. To be quite honest, let me put it to you this way: it's one of the more smoother running alpha games that I've seen. But yeah. Anyway, we've run out of time again. Let's see if we can get up. We'll try and get back to the base, but we'll leave it there as I travel back over the mountain. Off we go, bush. Anyway, so we'll leave it. We've run out of time again today. When we come back, we will have some more done. Maybe may do some more stuff off. Well, actually, I won't do it off camera, but we'll leave it there for today. And when we come back, we'll pick up exactly where we left off. So I'll see you then. This is the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelate85, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Space potato. That's what they are, people. Space potatoes.